All right, we've got an AFC playoff picture grab bag, and let's do this on a scale of 1 to 10. What is your confidence level that Phillip Rivers can take the 8-5 Colts to the postseason?
10 being the most confident. Mine is 1.
Yes.
It's a 1. I'm just sorry. Like
really?
I said, it's
Wow.
a 1. It's a 1. First off,
Dadgummit, Chris Simms.
Dadgummit, gosh jolly gee. Okay, first off, if Daniel Jones was in there right now, I'd go, it's a low number. I mean, with the schedule they got, the Seahawks, the 49ers, the Jaguars, the Texans, with a healthy Daniel Jones, I'd go, well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe 2-2, probably 1-3. I mean, that's kind of how I feel. So, yes, I think they're in deep crap here. It's just unfortunate that it's all kind of hit the fan at one point. They started playing their worst football at the worst time of the year, got an injury, and now they got the toughest part of their schedule coming up, and they're not at full strength or playing good football. So, yeah, I'm saying a 1, Mike. What about you?
Well, and I mean, I'm not going to go quite that low. I'll say 3.5. Okay?
Okay.
And I probably would have gone higher, but you really got me thinking about it now, because I was first thinking of it in reference to, like, relative to the alternative.
Right.
I feel a lot better about Phillip Rivers than I do about the alternative, which was Riley Leonard week to week, Brett Rippon and Tyler Warren, the
Right.
first-round pick who plays tight end. That's it. That's all they had. Warren was the backup to Leonard on Sunday once Jones got injured. But it is low, not because of Rivers and not because of the Colts per se. You finish with Seahawks, 49ers, Jaguars, Texans. Good luck with that. And that's why those wins in September and October, I say every year, they're money in the bank.
Yep.
The money in the bank, because you never know how big that invoice is going to be that you get down the stretch. And you don't even know when the season starts, because those last 4 games, you don't know how good those teams are going to be. Like last year, 3 of those 4 teams didn't make the playoffs. This year, all 4 of them are on track to make the playoffs. And hell, the Seahawks may end up being the 1 seed in the NFC. So I think even with Jones, I'd be like, uh-oh.
That's what I was saying.
It feels like this is over for the Colts.
That's right.
But at least look, if they're going to go down, they're going to go down with a little flair and a little flourish and a little fun. Because Phillip Rivers adds something that we did not expect to the tail end of a football season. And we're going to be saying very different things if he ends up playing against the Seahawks defense that hasn't allowed a touchdown the last 2 games, and they would win that game. That we are going to be singing a much different song on Monday than we are today.
Hey, maybe they Jeff Saturday us a little here, and they pull something out, and we go, holy crap, what? They're winning? How are they doing this? I don't know. The Colts have pulled the
Saturday won his first game.
Exactly.
He didn't win any others.
I know, right.
But he won his first one.
He won his first one, and he was close to winning the second one, right? They blew that huge lead to the Raiders, right, if I remember right. But damn.
Vikings.
That was the Vikings,
They
that's
beat
right.
the Raiders and blew the huge lead to the Vikings. How dare you forget?
I know. It was monumental. But, yeah, they've pulled the proverbial horseshoe out of their butt before. We'll see if they can do it again.
And they turned it into a pretzel. Okay, more likely to miss the playoffs, the Chiefs or the Ravens?
Well, the thing here is the Ravens have a tough schedule. They do have that. But the Ravens have the luxury of still being able to win the AFC North. So that's where I'm going to go with them. The Chiefs not only need to win out, basically, and don't have the easiest schedule. They got the Chargers and the Denver Broncos on their schedule still. But they don't have no chance of winning the division. They got to get in the wild card. They got to be a wild card. With the teams that are in the wild card, they all have the tiebreaker on the Chiefs right now. So that's where, I guess I believe a little bit more in the Ravens. I'm going to take the Ravens in that one. Or I guess the Chiefs more likely to miss the playoffs. Excuse me, I misunderstood the question.
Yeah, I was on yesterday afternoon with the Golics, and we were talking about the Chiefs, and it dawned on me. The Chiefs are like that friend who never fails to show up, but he hasn't shown up. And you're trying to figure out, how long do I wait before I leave?
Yeah.
Like, Jim was supposed to be here at 10. It's 1 o'clock. how long do I give Jim before I just accept the fact that the guy who has never failed to show up isn't showing up tonight? When do I leave? Because I'd be concerned that when I walk out, he's going to walk in. And I came to the conclusion after having that epiphany yesterday, I am not going to give up on the Chiefs until the percentage is 0, until they're mathematically eliminated. I'm going to believe they still have a chance until they no longer have a chance. Because there's a chance this is all one elaborate setup, and they're going to come bashing through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man, and the red works, and they're going to be back, and they're going to kick everybody's ass, and they're going to win the Super Bowl. Like their institutional and annual achievement is so great that I'm not leaving. Jim hasn't shown up. My buddy was supposed to be here 3 hours ago. He hasn't shown up yet. I am not leaving because I fear that if I do, he's going to walk in.
All right. Well, screw Jim. I'm going to bed.
I still say between the Chiefs and the Ravens.
And yeah.
Yeah. I still say between the Chiefs and the Ravens, I've got less faith in the Chiefs, but I'm not ready to go night-night on the Chiefs.
So who are you taking? You're saying the Chiefs are the team that are most likely there after that long wind-up and that incredibly
more likely to miss.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, damn, you just made the greatest comment of all
we're
time.
Here to entertain.
And then okay, there, Run DMC. And why are you wearing that damn jacket on a Wednesday again? What are you doing? You got to wear it Friday. What are you doing wearing that damn jacket?
Closest and the cleanest.
You're a child.
I've expanded. Listen, you're the guy that wears the shirt buttoned all the way to the top. I'm a child. You refuse to unbutton ever the top button on your shirt.
Right.
Every shirt you wear, you unbutton to the top, and I'm the child.
Yes.
And you've been doing it since you were a child, and I'm the child. I've got a full ensemble now.
Oh, okay. All right.
I've got a full ensemble of the Adidas collection. I mean, you know, Michael Hawley says, hey, you know, they need to give us an Adidas deal. It's like, why? We're doing it for free. Like, there's no enticement. It's not like we're out here saying, you know, tomorrow we may show up in Nike, as if anybody would care anyway. We're wearing it for free. They have no cause. They have no reason to do anything with us, although they could combine. You know, maybe if I wore the Adidas jacket for one of the dance videos.
You're right.
Maybe.
That would work. You're right.
Maybe that's how.
Yeah, maybe you should do it.
Maybe that's how we get a little of the Patrick Mahomes Adidas money.
That would be awesome. Yep.
To answer your question, go screw yourself.
Okay.
To answer your question in 3 words, go screw yourself.
Thank you.
All right, one more. Take your pick. AFC division leader that you trust the least. Current division leader between the Patriots, the Steelers. I know exactly where you're going here. I don't even have to go any farther. Of course you trust the Steelers the least.
Of course, yes. That's not even close. I mean, Denver doesn't blow people out, but they're consistent in who they are. Jacksonville's playing good football lately, and Jacksonville's talented. So, I'm behind them. And, of course, I'm behind the Patriots. They're the most complete team in the AFC. So, without a doubt, the Steelers. I'm not buying into the Steelers yet. Not at all. I mean, again, they talk about horseshoes up your butt. They had a horseshoe, shamrock, rabbits. They pulled it all out of their butt. They called 345. They said, hey, botch 4 calls for us so we can win the game. I'm not ready to buy into the Steelers at all by any stretch of the imagination.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.